Everybody, and welcome to the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Randomizer Daily Race presented by Speed Gaming. We're live here on Speed Gaming 4. My name is Jack C, and I'm joined by Captain 1977. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. How you doing?
Doing great. So, we are doing something a little bit special. So, this is the Speed Gaming Live 2021 flags. It is a modified casual boots.
And already getting underway here, so we'll talk about the changes as we go along.
Yeah, talk about the changes as I have to sync.
Alright. So, Speed Gaming Live 2021 Casual Boots Modified Mode includes everything from there's still 4 swords, but it caps at 3. You can only get up to Tempered Sword. You can only get one. There are 3 shields, or you can only get 1. Um, Both armors are placed at caps at blue mail. All 4 bottles are placed, but you can only get 2, and they are always empty. Bow is non-progressive, which means there are silver arrows in this pool, but just 1 bow. No half magic. Half magic can be replaced with a small magic. And for our hearts, we start out with 3. We got 2 regular heart containers, sink heart, and 32 heart pieces. So if you count at home, that is the maximum of 14 hearts you can get in the seed. No more. And those are the changes. Nice lamp there in the escape. So this is just casual boots. We're not doing the pseudo boots. These are the normal boots. There's a standard opening. You start with sword, you start with boots. And you just make your way through the escape like you normally would at a regular game. Come down here, you're gonna save Zelda, you're gonna defeat the small chain guard, get the big key. Chest, we got 10 arrows there. Running today, we have Smirk JD and Melzen Salo. I can't pronounce that name. I'm sorry. Jaxie, you're better at it. You're better at pronouncing Mal's name. We'll just call him Mal.
I'm trying to get all the audio squared away.
Yeah, I know. Kind of got a little fast jump on the start there, but we should be fine as we go along.
Yeah, I just boosted up Malxanthal's audio, so should be a bit better.
See, start crossroads and get to the next chat. Oh, 10 pounds. Very nice. Find an escape. to the back of the escape. These 3 checks. We got the map. 300 rupees, 10 arrows. We got bombs. We got money. We got nothing to worry about for Kakariko. Would not surprise me to see these runners just skip Lumberjack, go right into Lost Woods and Kakariko. Bombs and money are not an issue. We get one final check here in the sanctuary. It is a heart container. So that was not the same card. So that is one of 2 normal heart containers in this pool. Quick map check. I missed it. And we got a Master Sword there at Bonk Rocks already. So Aga's kind of on the table already with the lamp already in hand and Master Sword. So maybe they do want to go check Lumberjack real quick. But Melzathalos says no thank you. Spurk is going to give us that Lumberjack check.
Yeah, makes sense to check Lumberjack. Aga's definitely on the table right now. So one of the interesting things about this mode in particular is that there's a change to heart pieces in that. So the health situation is definitely a lot more harsh. So there are only 3 heart containers actually placed. 2 of them are regular boss heart containers, and one of them is the Sank heart. And then in exchange, we have 32 heart pieces placed, which is to ensure a more smooth curve of health gain over the course of the game. Now, obviously, like we're still gonna probably be skipping some, but it does raise a question of is getting heart pieces a little bit more valuable now?
Let's say yes. There's the silver arrows. Speaking of which, yep. Harkening back to version 30, we have placed just the silver arrows, not the bow, not a progressive bow. So, but yeah, like if you want health in this siege, you're gonna have to pick up like a bunch of heart pieces because heart containers are few and far between.
Absolutely.
And there's our one shield we will find in this game, as the other 2 will now become 5 rupees. And there's a hammer in the back of the well.
That doesn't necessarily put Aga off the table yet, but that would give us more stuff. That would give us a bit. If we don't end up finding a glove soon, it gives us a little more reason to do Aga. Just because of the fact that, there's stuff we can actually do in the Dark World.
Mm-hmm.
We can just go to Pod.
Word here. Get that piece.
Yeah, I'm aware game audio is low. I'm trying to fix it. Doesn't help, though, that my computer is also being super slow, but that's not my problem.
And we find our first bottle there in the library.
Yeah. So, bottles are actually pretty interesting. So, bottles are actually capped. We will only get 2 bottles the entire game, and all of the bottles are empty.
Ooh, the flipper's on sick kid too, so that bottle's gonna be required most likely. And there is a heart container, and Mal is actually gonna go pick that up because there's only two of them left. One is sync heart, one is a normal heart container. So you're gonna want to pick those up. Mark makes his way back to sync, gonna get his flippers. And we don't know if that's going to be the same card since he was full of hearts already. So, and Spark decides to skip the heart container on the race game.
Interesting call, although it makes sense. Because, I mean, we're going to be finding health throughout the seed.
There's our other heart container there in the dam. We know the location of all three of our heart containers in the seed already. And mini Moldon not delivering. Nice run game, just a piece of heart, but I can't say just a piece of heart because they're kind of important now. So
Okay.
is doing a water walk to okay, he's going to Hobo. Okay. Hobo, we find Bombo's medallion. Okay.
Bombos is nice. You know, we might need it. Who knows? It's a it's a 6 crystal dark world.
Ooh, there's the flute on the float on Lake Highland Island too. So
Interesting.
may need that, might not need that. We don't know yet.
Well, first we're gonna have to find dark world access for us to even worry about that mirror.
Waterfall Cave. 10 arrows. Blue mail. Okay, we're capped out on mail.
There's the one blue mail. And the waterfall fairy is giving out green potions.
Just finding all that money in escape means we could do Zora here, so and just 3 bombs at the ledge. Scamfish gives us a heart piece.
So where to next?
Okay, so I saw Mal. He skipped the dam before. I believe he's gonna route it on the dam with Agina. Um, Other than that, what else do we have? We have the eastern area. Which looks like where Smirk is going currently. Mal is doing that very isolated check of Agina's cave here. And check the desert ledge first for peace. Get the powder, get a heart piece, and tempered sword. So, okay, we are maxed out on swords now.
Maxed out on equipment. Okay, so let's see here. Smirk, are you going to East? You are going to Eastern, okay. I mean, there's not really much we have left at this point.
Yep, it's just what's in Eastern and Bat. And then Aga.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty likely at this point that this is going to be an Aga seed.
And Mal is not going to check Eastern. I think he's ready to the wall that this is probably an Aga seed. So he's just going to go do Aga now, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, this makes sense. So someone's asking about what this is. So when it says modified casual boots, that doesn't actually mean that we're using that doesn't mean we're like using pseudo boots. Which I do have an opinion on pseudo boots, and it's not a good one. So we are using a modified hard item pool. Basically, what that means is that we have a max of 14 heart containers we can find. 3 heart containers are placed, 2 boss heart containers, and 1 sank heart. 32 heart pieces are placed. We max out at blue mail, tempered sword, fighter's shield. There is no half magic. We cap it at 2 bottles, and bows are also non-progressive.
Yep, that's why you see the silver arrows already lit up on screens. They already found the silver arrows. Now they just need to find the bow to use the silver arrows.
Yeah, I don't see any silvers, especially considering the fact that the moon pearl is also with them. Yeah, it's like, yeah, the intent is this is supposed to be like the new competitive hard item pool for like racing. You can watch the VOD of the first exhibition match of these settings, which I think was on Speed Gaming 2. I also commented on that one with Synac, the person who created these settings.
Smirk being very thorough here is going to check Magic Bat before he does Aga. If this turns out to be like the glove, then Aga would not be required. So we'll see if this pays off. $50, so Aga is required here. Yeah, silvers does not is not the bow. Silver arrows are just when you find the bow, you have silver arrows, but you have to find the bow first in order to use them.
Yeah, it's very akin to version 30.
Yes.
Have you been counting bluebells? Because I have not.
I haven't, no.
Okay, Aga 1 is down for Malzanthalos, and we should probably be getting a Dark World map check. Or we're going to check the ledge item first.
Not at all. Okay.
And we're not getting a map check? Okay.
I don't even think he did a light world map check, honestly. So
I'm pretty sure Malzanthalos did right at the beginning of the seed.
oh, okay. So we're gonna get a look at Hype Cave here. Spark not gonna mess around with these ball and chain guards, just gonna bomb most of them right away. There's the glove.
Oh wow, yep, Aga hard required. Yep, that's a power glove in Hype Cave.
A map check.
There's a map check.
Green pendant to rock, I saw.
Green pendant TR, red crystal thieves. This totally means that Ice Rod's going to be required to finish the seed, right?
Probably. Take a look at the digging game. Can we dig up mitts today?
Just some bombs. So where to now? I assume you're going to, yeah, you're going to Death Mountain.
Yeah, no mirror, no hook shot. Can't really do much up there, but get the same equip point.
Yep.
Probably gonna check lumberjack on the way.
Okay, I'll actually count this time. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and his stream froze, so I can't keep counting. We'll just say it was 2. Okay.
Alright. Fair enough.
We'll just say it was 2.
This Brooks gonna run down the highway and get his glove. Well, Mal's gonna probably check the bag here, probably head to the village of outcasts.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like this game's not really giving us much to go off of. So what are your options? Go into pod, check catfish, go into skull, go into check village of outcasts. I mean, village of outcasts would definitely be my play.
Village of outcasts, the East Town is definitely probably gonna be the play right now. So maybe you check the front of Skull Woods.
I mean, you got to go for the density.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were gonna. I thought Mal was going into Skull Woods. I was like, wait, you haven't even checked the front of Thieves.
Hey, first checks the village of outcasts. Oh, there's the bow. All right.
Yep. There's the one bow.
Well, that will get us in the pod at Eastern.
Yep. So, Pyramid Fairy is actually now in Logic.
Oh boy. That bunny spread is horrifying.
Okay, so that green 20 was our 4th sword. And we know this because of how overflow items were set. So, for swords, it's always the overflow item is always a green 20. For shields, it's a blue rupee, so we don't necessarily know. Same thing for armor and bottles as well. For half magic, it's replaced with a small magic decanter. Or actually, no, that also could have actually been the boots.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Determining overflow logic. How fun.
For ledge. Just a red 20. Don't need it.
Was that the small magic decanter?
I missed it. Didn't see it.
Was it a blue rupee? I swear it looked like the decanter.
Oh, okay. It could have been like some enemies dropping the small magic.
That could have been. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense.
That's what it was. Okay.
So an interesting thing is that I asked originally why the item that replaced the half magic was a small decanter, not a full one. And the answer is that in the game, there actually is not an item for a full magic decanter. Because of chess games. So like with chess game, you can get small magic decanters in chess game. You can get single bombs in chess game, single arrows even.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Mocha Jones is playing this thing. So the weird thing with the bow in these settings is that the bow, if you get the silver arrows before you actually get the bow, it reverts the arrows on your HUD back to regular arrows, so you actually have to toggle the silver arrows. And I'm completely neglecting Malzanthlos' first crystal at 31 minutes 30 seconds in.
It's like the first time they shoot the bow and instead of silver arrow, they'll probably realize, oh, I probably need to turn these on.
Yeah. So the first time I actually played these settings, I played these settings when shields were just not even in the pool. Like, you could not get a shield. It was hard. Because there are definitely strategies that you can have just by having even the fighter shield. But then again, I'm not a competitive racer, so take my opinion with a grain of salt.
So we are clearly going to do the pod eastern loop here since we got that bow. No mirrors, so we can't quite back.
You gotta. There's no reason you don't do pod and eastern here. Like, this is probably the best time for you to do them. I imagine we're probably gonna do if you don't do catfish after pod and eastern, like, what's the best time to do it? Never.
Right. Yeah, they've already done the Zora area, so you're not gonna try to route those in together with the mirror if you have it, but there's got to be something good in probably pod since we've already seen Eastern.
So, thinking on what we there's a mushroom. So thinking on what we need for go mode, we need a hook shot, we need a fire rod. We may need ether or quake. We'll definitely need the flute, so we need that mirror as well. We need the cane of Samaria. And the mirror. That's it.
Yep.
Although it sounds definitely a lot more now that I've just said it aloud than it did in my head.
Just need these 8,000 days to be Yeah.
And probably at least one medallion. Yeah, if Meyer isn't Bombos.
And Smirk takes out his first crystal at 34 minutes and 48 seconds.
When is Speaking Live? Speaking Live is, I believe, November 8th through November 13th. It's online again, like last year. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he should reset the room there, I think.
The qualifiers for Speed Gaming Live's ALTTP tournament have not been announced yet, but they should be happening. Probably 5th through 14th. Thank you. I thought it was 8th through 13th. Yeah, qualifiers haven't been announced yet.
There's the small magic decanter.
There's the decanter. Yeah, so the small magic decanter, so that's actually not like overflowing the half magic, it's actually replacing it. Like half magic literally does not exist in this pool.
It's just there to
It's just there
represent.
for symbolism.
Yeah.
Nice hammer yump.
And we go to the dark maze. We get the map. Gonna set up death work. Don't have the mirror. Ooh, that's
There's the
the
fire
fire rod. Okay.
Okay. Odd, definitely worth. So I mean, after this you do Sculpt, right?
Yep. The scene's been pretty linear. Find one thing, takes you to another place. You find something else that for that other place, and or you see Sprink. Remember, hey, you gotta turn the swords on.
Yep. Matt also remembers, hey, I do need to enable silvers. I'm now actually making great use of using normal arrows because of the fact that silver arrows do have ancilla to them, so they do create a little bit of lag.
Yeah, I only need the silver arrows when you need them.
You would normally find yourself switching between silvers and regular arrows in a mode like retro, where, money management is important. And onto the Helmasaur King. One silver arrow to the face, and Helmasaur King is no more.
And we're gonna get. I don't know.
We aren't gonna get anything because the streams keep freezing.
See, Mal is probably headed to Skullwoods. I would guess.
Yeah, there is no world where you don't just go to Skull Woods right now. Because you got the fire rod, so the seed's clearly telling you something.
And we know that Helmut did not have the bits since he's going the long way around here.
I mean, we definitely need those mitts. Ideally, we hope that we just get flute go mode. And by flute go mode, I technically mean mirror go mode because the flute is on the Hylia Island.
Nope.
Oh no! That's the ice rod.
Uh-oh. Did not want to see the
it's fine. We don't have the mitts, so TR doesn't mean anything to us yet. We don't even have the Canis Samaria.
That's true.
Yeah, so TR literally means nothing to us.
But yeah, that's the first item is Goldwood, so we'll see where it leads us from here. Hopefully, Sprick Stream doesn't freeze on Helmasaur, so we can find out what was on Helma.
It's probably not something worth it. It was probably just like 10 arrows.
Attila is down.
Ooh.
Get a compass. So still looking for that second item at Skull Woods.
Yep. Yeah, I think the answer is Pyramid Fairy too. Oh yeah, it was just a compass on Helmasaur, so nothing major. Actually, wait, it had to have been the compass. We found all the items.
Oh, wow. And Sprick gonna save it quick here. Forgetting that he defeated Aga and... Oh wait, he doesn't have me. Never mind. Right. So I believe Smirk is gonna head to Skull Woods as well, find the ice rod, hopefully find something else.
Yeah, I mean, what are we what in the do we even I mean, I feel like we're gonna find like the ice rod doesn't do anything for us, so probably gonna find our next progression item here. Because what other options do you have?
It's gotta be like the hook shot of the mirror to get us up Death Mountain. Mirror would give us the flute as well, so
Honestly, like between progression items, you'd rather find hook shot because Mirror opens up way too much. If I was playing the seed, I would not. I would rather be in Mirror Go mode.
And true to Skullwood's form, usually we're gonna check the last chest. And it's gonna
Oh
be...
yeah, oh yeah, we do have the Do we? Do we have? Wait, did we check the mushroom?
I don't think we
I
have
don't
checked
think.
the
Oh yeah, mushroom and pyramid fairy.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's literally 3 chicks left in the entire game. Right now that are basically in logic. Oh, Mal's going to do EP. Yep. I actually don't remember if we found all the items in Eastern. Maybe it could be in here. Bo was at the chest game.
Yeah, Village Podcast, yeah. So yeah, it's got, I think all the items were found in Eastern already, actually.
Yeah, but Mal has not actually gone into Eastern Palace at all. Yeah, this is kind of a nice palette to Eastern Palace. Nice little, like, antique-ish palette. And Smirk gets his 3rd crystal as well at 4712.
First 2 items in Eastern was just 20 and 10 arrows. I believe the 3rd items in the dark chest, or the big key chest, which was Harpies, I believe.
Yeah, so in that case, then yeah, it's just Mushroom or Pyramid Fairy. Oh yeah, and also, wait. They did not do Catfish, did they?
It did not, so yeah, that's another one.
And with Pod already... Well, I mean, I guess you can route and Catfish with Pyramid Fairy. It's not too bad.
Okay, I was a single rupee there, so if it's not in Eastern... It'll be crystal number 4 from Mal here. Second item here quicker than Mal did, though, so...
Oh, let's get a little bit off kilter there, but otherwise gets the job done for the 4th crystal.
And is Smirk gonna run all the way to Catfish? Maybe.
This is bold in my opinion. I would not be doing this. Oh wait, do you set up? Oh no, never mind. He has flippers, so doesn't matter. It's a
Yeah,
little
this.
faster if you do the water walk setup in Skullwoods.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
But
a
yeah.
bold play here. It's really out of the way, but if Catfish has like mirror or something, you know.
Oh, right now the one thing I don't want, if I was in these runner shoes, right now the one thing I don't want to be finding is the mirror. Like I said, hook shot is like like there's not many locations left. So
Yeah.
this makes sense. Like this isn't like clowning. And Smirk is gonna just pick up that heart piece because I mean like Mal is at 9 hearts. Both of our runners are at 9 hearts actually. So you can see how like very stingy like these flags are when it comes to health.
Okay, nice bomb dupe there. And Spark's going to check the mushroom as Mal checks the pyramid fairy, so we can get out of our checks here, out of the way.
Yep, these are 2 brand new checks. Well, technically 3. One of these has to have something.
There it is.
Okay, yep. There's the mirror. All right. Yep. So that's a little unfortunate.
I'm just going to have just 10 arrows, so yeah, pyramid fairy was the answer. So, mirror opens up swamp.
Yeah, mirror opens up.
K45
Yeah.
graveyard edge.
Let's. Yeah. What terrible options do you want to do next? Do you want to go into Hookless Swamp? Yes, we can do East Death Mountain because the flute's right here.
That's probably the safer bet.
I mean, like at this point, I feel like at this point, like mirror is just gonna. I don't see how the mirror could. Well, I mean, maybe the mirror could lead to the game, but mirror is gonna lead to. I feel like mirror is gonna lead to hook shot. Indirectly, because it's gonna give us the flute, and then it's gonna like say, "Oh, hey, go into Meyer," you know, or some. I don't know.
This isn't. Oh, there's the hook shot. Oh no.
Oh, there's the hook. Yep. Okay. Well, I was right. Okay, so I was right. Okay. Well, it's not exactly how I thought the mirror would lead to the hook shot, but that
It technically did.
Technically did lead to the hook shot. Yeah. So we could have known that this was here, like, for ever since we've gotten mountain access. So that's pretty important. So that hook shot puts us in K mode. K mode, maybe a medallion.
Yeah, depending on that TR medallion, we could be in K mode. So.
Well, TR, yeah. Oh yeah, and we need the mitts too. Right.
Oh, mitts. Yeah.
I always forget about the mitts. Big key in the basement cage. Oh, we're gonna see a hair pod, I assume. Nope, we're gonna just go up. We're just gonna go up. Oh, Oh yeah, right. No, this is appended. So yeah, we're leaving.
We don't want to waste
So
time.
that's kind of trash. So no items at all. In the lobby of Hera. So you would have to be spending a bit of time. I did not see it was up on Floating Island.
A piece of heart.
Yeah, maybe if like your playstyle was a lot more aggressive, like yeah, skip Paradox, you know, and go to Swamp thinking that maybe something might be there. But I mean, in my opinion, it's too many checks to just leave. I mean aggressive as in like skipping, like this is 7 items. So, I mean, like, if we're going density, like, we're playing, like, I would rather go for the thorough play. That's just my opinion. That's a book. And there's the mitts. Okay. And the cape. Okay, this is pretty stacked.
Oh, this was the correct play. I do Dark Death Mountain now. See what we need for TR.
Okay, and next up on the itinerary, Super Bunny Cave.
I think Spark just realized Pyramid Perry was open to him this whole time.
Well, okay. The thing is that TR, we can't actually get into TR even if we had the right medallion because we don't have the Cane of Samaria. And without the Cane of Samaria, the only other way you could get into TR would be to hover, and hovering takes a long time, especially if you're hovering that length of a distance to just sequence break the cane. And it's for a pendant
Right.
too. Okay, we are not seeing Super Bunny because it's frozen again.
Getting worse. There's nothing important in Super Bunny, so. Hookshot Cave. And nothing in Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, shout out to our tracker Arteril, you know, keeping us honest. Oh yeah, rat and ether tablet.
And it is Bombos, according to the tracker. Bombos is needed for TR, so we are in Kane mode, or potentially Kane mode here, depending what Meyer is.
Yeah, Myers Bombos. Why is there stream? Smirk is streaming at 1080, and oh, that's Quake. That's unfortunate. So Smirk is streaming at 1080, and Restream kind of has issues when you are streaming higher than 720. I don't know why, and I can't exactly explain it. Oh, hey, the other boomerang.
So we need Quake and Kane. We go mode.
I mean, we wanted to find Quake first, because if we find the Kane, then that means that Quake could be in TR.
Well, we do have the ice rod, so if we do find the cane before Quake.
I would rather, for the sake of these runners, I would rather have Quake just. I would rather have the cane just be in Mire, because then that ensures that it was just Quake for Go mode and nothing bad happens. Although, granted, most people wouldn't think to go to the vanilla dungeon for most things.
Looks like Melxanthlos is headed to Swamp Palace now. Get that crystal out of the way.
I mean, look, yeah, Ped. The only thing that could be on Ped is Quake. That is literally the only thing that could be on Ped that these runners care about.
Yeah. Kane cannot be on Ped because TR is a pendant.
I said Quake, not Kane, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Progression on green pendant when the green pendant's TR also kind of feels bad. There's the book and the mitts and the cape for Smirk CJ. And I anticipate we probably might be seeing a diver down. Actually, wait. Oh yeah, no, we're not. Yeah, no, we are. Well, yeah, no, we haven't even found the map or the compass yet, so.
Yeah, this makes sense. If we haven't found the map and the compass in Swamp yet, if you do add these checks to the back, then I think you could go back in since we are 2 items from Go mode and skipping the left side swap would be not ideal, but okay. Well, there's the map.
Yeah, so 1 item left side swamp at minimum.
And there's the compass.
2 items left side swamp, because we found the big key.
So yeah, skipping left side swamp here right now would not be ideal.
Yeah, when you are, yeah, like,
Maybe if you're 1 item away from Go mode, you could skip it, but 2, it's not worth it, in my opinion.
very easy kill on Argus for Malxanthilos as he picks up his 5th crystal at 104.45.
See if he goes back in. Just probably gonna head to Ice Palace.
Oh, yeah, I think he's gonna leave. And he's leaving.
Okay. Yep. Check Bombo's tablet. There's Cave.
There's
Oh,
no.
no.
Okay, so that means Quake can be in TR, and also Peds in Logic.
Oh, no.
But we're gonna do Ice Palace anyway, because Icebreaker makes this pretty easy.
And we still, yeah, just need that Quake medallion. Hopefully it's an Ice Palace. Please let it be an Ice Palace.
Hopefully it's an Ice Palace. Smirk is going into Desert. Which I actually don't think Mal went into Desert. I think he just picked up the checkerboard cave. And there's the second bottle. Yeah, Mal's gonna flip the switch. And Smirk finding their second bottle in a desert. So both runners maxing out their bottles with completely different checks. Nice breaker.
The item here,
No,
no,
Compass and
less.
Ice Palace.
Okay, so last item is on Landmo. See if he goes through that or just gonna skip it. Gonna skip it.
Yeah, that's a time. That is a time consumption if you do Landmo for just one item. I mean, yeah, Quake can be in TR.
Yeah, Quake can be literally anywhere but Meyer, so.
Yeah.
There it is.
There's Quake. There it is. All right,
Okay.
so Miles in go mode
About 1
at
hour, 8 minutes.
1:08:13.
Alright, save the TR dip.
Is Smirk does Smirk have the cane?
He does not. He did not check Mambo's tablet.
Oh. Okay. So Smirk's gonna take a little bit longer just because of the fact that he's gonna have to do Ice Palace bomb jump.
Yeah, that's a good point. He hasn't been to the swamp yet either, so he'd probably do that after.
Oh, he hasn't been to Swamp? Oh, that makes sense. Crystal number 6 for Malxanthos at 1:09:40.
So yeah, relatively quick seed. Everything was pretty much in the way.
Yeah, you always like it when, you got a seed where, everything is just where you need to go.
Yeah.
Or just in high density, not really out of the way checks. Oh, did not get the jump. How many runners are in this race?
We got.
I can tell you that there are 20 in this race.
Oh, we just hope for a nice, quick, easy Godmire here. Find the big key and finish it up.
Yep, find that big key.
Of course, I probably just jinxed it, so blame me.
You probably did. Small key in the first chest. And the small key in the second chest. Looks like we're going to the left.
So as Val continues his search for the big key in Misery Mire, make sure to give our runners a follow. They're putting on a show for you here, and they love playing this game, and they play it all the time. And also, oh wait, ether. Uh,
The other medallion we don't need.
Also, shout out to our tracker, Artero, who is doing a fantastic job just tracking all the items, pushing all the buttons for us behind the scenes.
And Xanthos gets the stair extension glitch. Or not stair extension, door extension. Oh, that is unfortunate. I think that means we have a vanilla big key.
Yes, unfortunate. I did that. I cursed this.
I mean, the only way you can curse the seed even more is if the big key was in tile room.
Well,
But
I mean,
it's
you
a
just
1 in 22 chance.
said that, so I'm gonna wash my hands. See.
I forget. Did we set up Spooky?
I don't remember.
Okay, we did.
Yeah, the Vitreous pretty easy with silver arrows, so shouldn't have too much problem here. One
Oh,
silver.
Beatrice gets the fake out.
One arrow each to the small ones, two to the big one, and we get the heart piece. And crystal number 7.
7 crystals. Yes. So we've got 7 crystals now. We can get to Ganon's tower.
Do we get to play the game?
Yes, we do. We start seeing some numbers, which we do. So, to explain what's going on, there are 22 locations in Ganon's Tower that can contain the big key, which our runners need to be able to finish this seed. If you would like to guess in which location the big key for Ganon's Tower is, do so now. 1 through 22. Captain, what is your guess?
13.
13. Any specific reason?
No, just pick the number.
Yeah, I my guess is usually 19. Because if you do the hybrid route, which is you go to Hope Room, get a small key, continue going right, mirror after Compass Room, and then go full left, it's vanilla.
Oh, those Linos, no.
Okay, and we are in.
Gonna start Hope Room first.
Oh, it looks like. Are we going Hope Room to full left? Okay, yep, we're going full left.
Yeah, no small key there. So
Check number 3 is just 50 rupees on the torch. We do count the torch even if it's not collected. For a small key, 5, a blue rupee. Number 6, another blue rupee. And number 7, another small key.
And those blue rupees could be like heart containers, or
They're actually those blue rupees actually. Well, I mean, the whole point is that we don't know what they are. They could just be normal blue rupees. There are actually exactly 3 heart containers. There are only 3 heart containers in the pool. No more, no less. There are no extras.
oh, right. And since we've already seen all 3. Okay.
Yep. I usually like to not try to think about overflow implications unless it's like actually sort of relevant.
Number 9, we got the map.
Okay, we've got 10 through 13 coming on up. Also, yeah, that's true. Tower room's guaranteed to be a small key. Number 10, 1 rupee. Number 11, bombs. Number 12, blue rupee. And number 13, 10 arrows.
I guess I'm wrong.
So Smirk is in Kane mode. But Kane, oh, he's going back for left side.
Oh.
Which we know cannot be anything we need. Okay, and now coming up, check number 14. 50 rupees. Now on to Ice Armos and the Vanilla Big Key Room. It's going to be 15 through 17. Check number 15. 3 bombs. 16, 3 bombs. And the net for check number 17.
Okay.
It's on the right side. It's going to be in Compass Room because at this point, logic is dictating that Tile Room is a small key.
Okay.
So this is going to be
Oh no!
18 through 21.
He mirrored.
Oh no!
Oh, that feels
That's
horrible.
unfortunate. That
I mean,
got too excited.
there are worse places to accidentally mirror in GT, but
There are definitely worse places to mirror, but not too bad. Just
still
a
doesn't.
little time off.
Yeah, still doesn't feel great.
Okay. Now let's not mirror this time. Yes, let's use the cane. Malxanthalos accidentally mirrored too early.
Could be
Xanthalos'
number
screen
21.
is frozen.
21. Quake ended up being an Ice Palace iced tea room. And Spurk bought the enter go mode here at 123.25. He's actually going to take the safety X here. Probably catch a fairy. Yep. Fill up his magic. He headed to the gauntlet. And down goes Boulder 2. Hook shot across this to this chest. Not gonna check it. Don't need to. Don't really need anything else at this point. Yeah, Sprink about to find the big key here in Meyer. Gonna go finish off pitches. He can make his own GT climb. Not friendly patterns here on Aga 2. And down goes Aga 2. And we're gonna got one more fight to do. We got Ganon. So temper sorted head, you got silver arrows, you got 11 hearts. Blue mail should not be too difficult, but then again, Ganon can be unpredictable at times. So we'll see how this goes. Just need to be careful here. I believe he's into phase 3. Yes, he is. One more hit will be in the phase 4.
Okay. What did the big key end up being?
21.
21. Ooh, almost falls off.
And gets it done. Only thing left
Yes.
for Mal to accomplish across the most dangerous 1x3 bridge in all. Link to the Past Randomizer.
Yep. And Malxanthalos crosses the bridge and finishes in first place on Restream, second place overall with a race time .gg time of 1 hour 29 minutes and 45 seconds. Get your GGs in chat.
And we can say that first place overall with the Humbug with a time of 1 hour 25 minutes 52 seconds.
And we are joined in the booth by Malxanthalos. GGs.
Thanks, GG's.
So, what are your general thoughts on the Speed Gaming Live 2021 flags?
Well, I like it. Yeah, I think it's a good mode in general, especially the hearts. I like the smaller amount of heart containers you can grab. In this seed, I even used it to. I even went to race game to get a heart container just to have it. Yeah.
Yeah, health is definitely a lot more stingy in this mode compared to like your regular hard mode seed, like in the 2021 main tournament.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which makes heart pieces a little bit more valuable in the end, which I kind of like, because heart pieces are sort of like, you know, ignore these things, but you don't realize how important they are overall until you end up playing one of these seeds.
Yeah. To be honest, I also really liked like the non-progressive bow, at least in this setting for once.
Yeah, non-progressive bow is one of the things I really liked about these settings too.
Yeah. Would have been a really different seat if we had non-progressive bows with the silvers and cake, which would have been the first bow instead. Eastern Palace would have definitely been in order. And yeah, with the seat, it was possible to skip it and to do Arganim first.
Yep.
So more decisions, which I really like.
Yeah, and what were your general thoughts on this seed in particular? How do you think you played?
Well, don't. Well, other than GT, I was pretty okay with my play. I really liked it. Also, of course, I got lucky. That's obvious, I think. There were so many checks left. And after Spawn Palace, I really debated with myself if I should go for left side swamp or not, or if I should go to K45 or to Bombo's tablet. And yeah, Bombo's tablet just was the right call. And then instantly in Ice Palace, go mod Quake. That was really nice. And up to this point, I found this seed to be really linear. Well, it had to be because progression was in Waterfall, in Pyramid Fairy. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of things just it seemed very linear at the beginning, where it gave you one item, then you just go use that item that led to another item, then but yeah, it was like the mirror in the Pyramid Fairy, which was pretty much the last location, and which just opened everything up, and you just made all the right plays just to go where you needed to go. And, you know, Bombo's tablet having the K, that having to go in the Ice Palace, just fighting Quake, and you could just go from there. You didn't have to really do a lot of extra checks.
Yeah, at least we didn't have to dip Turtle Rock.
Yeah, we were wondering, because when we found that ice rod in Skull Woods, we were kind of worried there. And then found Kane before Quake. They're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I was worried about that too. I really didn't expect Quake to be in Ice Palace.
Yeah, I was 100% expecting Quake to be in Turtle Rock.
Me too, kind of. I was really thinking what I would do if when after finishing Ice Palace. So many possibilities.
Yes, so if you finished Ice Palace and Quake wasn't there, where would you have gone next?
Well, my next play would have been to trade in Shroom, which I kind of forgot until then. I said I could easily do it with loot. And afterwards, yeah, probably Turtle Rock. Because of it being Green Pendant, it having 7 items with Green Pendant and Mimic Cave in total. Afterwards, Hera and Spike Cave I still let open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dense location. You can't really turn that down.
And compared to the other stuff, also kinda fast at least.
Luckily, you didn't have to make that choice. So.
Yeah, I'm very glad I didn't have to make that call. It was very nice in this.
Some other finishers here finished race. Third place, we got Karai with 131.10. Fourth place, ZK with 131.40, just 30 seconds after. And fifth place, we got Scarlet with 133.42. And just finished out was Laggy, just with 137.35.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah. So Smart CJ is up making the climb in GT.
Well, what I also thought to be very funny was how much safeties the seed gave in the early game. I mean, there are only 3 hard containers in the whole game, and we got 1 at Sank, 1 at Race Game, also a very early Master Sword, and a Tempered Sword. So yeah, equipment-wise, I think the seed was really nice.
Yeah, the third hard container, I believe, was in the dam, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that could be.
So,
Could
yeah,
be.
that was
I
very
think it was in the dam.
very quick time for the hard containers there. And the swords, really.
Yeah. Also, Blue Mail was, I think, at Fort of Fall Ferry, if I'm correct.
Yes, Blue Mail was in Waterfall Ferry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Castle Tower with 7 or 8 hearts, Blue Mail, Tempered Sword. Well, that's equipment with which you can beat the whole game, of course. So, yeah, I think this seed was more one of the nicer seeds in this mode, I guess.
Yeah, everything was kind of just where you needed it to be. With the exception of, like, Samaria was a little bit out of the way.
Yeah, I agree. Other than that, really, the seed was very nice.
Just to round out, we have another finisher, Hitman 1382, finishing in 7th place with a time of 1:37:53 as well. As Smirk CJ is going to be making their way to Mold Farm 2. Nice clean kill. And on to Aga 2. Gets a double to start. And another double. And 2 singles to round it out. 4 cycle. And now Smark CJ is going to be making his way onto Ganon. Gonna pull out that cape to get to phase 1 a little bit easier.
Does have to be careful though. It does not have a potion. Got to mark that magic usage. I believe he does have a green potion though from the fairy, waterfall fairy from earlier. But
I think he might. Yeah, I think he might have 1 green as we make our way to phase 3.
yes, he does have a green potion. Decides to use it now, so we can hopefully just use the fire rod from here. Double arrow and torches go out.
And there goes Ganon for Smark CJ. Just gonna have to sit through a fanfare and then cross the bridge, and we'll call this a seed.
Those GG's chat for Smirk. Finish sheet, second on the restream, 11th place overall at 144.03.
Yep.
As we were watching them, some other finishers, 8th place we have Ashner with 140.146. Scottish Brave 44 with 142.09. Amaranth with a 143.35, and OK Aaron with a 144.41, finishing in 12th.
Winning us now, Smirk CJ.
Hey,
GG's.
thanks.
So what are
GG's
your
to you,
general
Mal.
thoughts on the Speed Gaming Live 2021 flags?
I was really nervous about trying it out because hard standard was like super duper hard for me. But with the blue mail available, it felt better, and like silver is also being available. So I love the Kaz boots as well. So it's like a lot of good things added to the stand hard mode. So I really like the mix between the two. It makes it easier for someone that's a little bit newer like me able to do it. If that makes sense. Was that the question? Did I answer it wrong?
No. No, we're just wondering how you felt about the new flag sets.
Okay.
That's fine. It still maxes out at Temperate Store. You only get 2 bottles, but silver arrows are available. And
Right.
so, I think it does make it a little bit more accessible to newer players that are trying to get into the game, but still difficult enough to make it a challenge.
Gotcha. So GG's to Mount, by the way. And I was just curious, what kind of route did you take? I'm trying to learn like better routing strategies, so like I like to compare. I'll probably watch the restream, as well, but just curious, like off the top.
My route, yeah. Basically, my early game was that I basically did most of the stuff. I only skipped Eastern Palace before going to Castle Tower because, well, I felt with a Master Sword, a Lamp, and a Hammer, a lot of Dark Wood was already open after beating Raganim. So, yeah, I skipped Eastern Palace before Castle Tower. And, well, after Castle Tower, at first the seed was very linear, I thought. I decided to do Village of Outcasts after going to Digging Game to do Thieves Town. From there on Pot and Eastern and Scriwoods. Scriwoods I did with the Fireward before Pot. And afterwards I got Mirror from from Pyramid Fairy. Went to grab the flute. Yeah, and once I activated flute, I went to Maya directly to see which medallion is looking Maya, and from there I only checked dungeons. Swamp Palace and Ice Palace, as they were both crystals. And after Swamp Palace, I was just lucky enough to go to Bombos Tablet and grab my Sumaria instantly.
Nice. Yeah, that's very similar to what I did too. I did do Eastern before Castle Tower, but like I actually got really confused because Pyramid Fairy was a thing, and I was like, wait, there's nothing left after I beat Eastern Palace, and I just completely forgot about Pyramid Fairy. So I'm glad I was using a map tracker, because then it popped up green, and I was like, oh wait, I have Pyramid Fairy. And after that mirror, I basically like did the same thing you did with the flute. I did go to the mountain first.
Yeah, me too, of course.
Okay. Yeah, and then I got the mitts up there, I believe. And that's what let me... What?
Hookshot was also there, so yeah.
Right, Hookshot was on the mountain, and then on the Paradox Cave, there was like mitts, I think, and something else.
The book.
So, book, yeah. So the book kind of like made me like, ooh, maybe desert was supposed to be a thing. Like, I don't know. So I like dipped into desert a little bit, but I was like, no, this is wrong. I need to leave. So I didn't go all the way to the boss. I just did the dungeon. And then I also, like you, got kind of lucky after Swamp. I checked Bombo's tablet, I think, first, and that was the cane, and I was like, great. So hopefully I didn't keep you guys waiting too long. I was talking to some people before. I was like, oh my gosh, she's like way better than me. Like, what do I do if he finishes like an hour ahead? So I was like, okay, as long as I'm not go mode, then I'll forfeit. And I was like, oh, well, I'm go mode already when he finished. So I was like, okay, well, GT. But then GT kind of, the big key was kind of deep for me. So I was like, oh, goodness. But hopefully I didn't keep you guys waiting too long.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all.
I mean, since we had 13 plays Vortex to do 148, Pylovian 149.30, and Freddy 3K with 150.16. So still got one racer going off the stream, but any final thoughts that you have?
Yeah, thank you so much for putting this on, for commenting. Thank you to the trackers and the restream, and thanks to chat for watching and keeping us all entertained and keeping it lively. And once again, GG's to Malxantlos. It was an honor to be on restream with you. So I really appreciate that. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, I can only agree. Much thanks to you all for doing this restream. Much thanks for those nice words. Yeah. Basically all you said. I totally agree.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and give those runners a follow. Like we said, they play a lot of randomizer here. We get they do ladder races, they do everything in this game, and they do it well. And it is a pleasure to watch both of you run today.
Yep.
Thanks.
It was a pleasure to see you both run. You can give our runners a follow: Smirk, CJD, and Malxantlos. You can also give our tracker Arterral a follow, as well as my co-commentator Captain 1977. I'm Jaxie. Be sure to follow all the Speed Gaming channels: Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2 through 6. You can follow our foreign language channels as well. We have Espanol, Francés, Deutsch and Portuguese, and the second channels for those as well. You can join the conversation on our Discord server, discord.gg/speedgaming. We have a Twitter, Speed Gaming Show. You can follow that. As for the schedule, which I will be pulling up right now, hang on a second. I would very much like for this stuff to respond. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I got it for you. Tomorrow, 9 p.m., we would have a casual boot seed. And Thursday night, 11 p.m., we got a no logic glitched key fix mode. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it sounds
Sounds very glitchy.
Sounds pretty glitchy. And Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern, we have a 40 out of 50 Triforce hunt. And as always, every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern is our Sunday Open. That happens every Sunday. And we have races every day except for Saturday. So be sure to stay tuned to the Speed Gaming family of networks, and you can watch all the goodness.
Give all those channels a follow.
If nobody has anything else to add, I think we can wrap it up here. Let's go ahead and thank Artel once again for tracking, and my co-commentator Jack C. Thanks for commentating with me. And we'll see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. for another regular casual boot seed, not the one like we saw today, just a regular casual boot. So, for my co-commentator Jaxie, I am Captain 1977, and have yourself a good rest of your day.